I'm interested to see if Robert Roma is actually going to have the belt when he walks out.
Oh, he does. I saw him walking around earlier. He actually, I guess they gave it back to him after he threw it at Mark Cates last week. His first defense of the MindShock Television Championship comes against the former SCWA heavyweight champion. I keep wanting to do that. It's just Chris Severn now.
Yes, no gimmicks.
Chris Severn picked up the win last week over Robbie Stanley. That earned him this match. This match was signed on Monday morning.
So otherwise, Robert Roma is the Indian giver.
Absolutely.
Robert Roma claiming he has not been in any main events. He's not been given his due credit. Seems a little bit better attitude this week. I don't know.
I think he was just kind of rattled by Johnny Roxville last week. Let's just hope so.
Well, hopefully that was the end of that feud. Finally defeated Roxville in the cage. Pretty convincing fashion.
I think that whole thing has been settled. Now it's time for Robert Roma to go out on his own and see what he can accomplish.
Well, it was a pretty long feud. Amber O'Neal involved in that thing, and Persephone.
These two guys have had a great series of matches leading into this. This is a great way to conclude the series. I wouldn't necessarily call it a feud. Just a very competitive series of matches.
Severn's one of them guys that didn't care, though. He didn't care what people think.
No, well, you know, he doesn't care about what people think, but he cares about getting the job done.
Of course
and
he
he
does.
certainly cares about being MindShock Television Champion. Of course, this match has the traditional 15-minute television time limit.
Here we go.
Those who are not familiar with us, MindShock Television is available on SCWAWrestling.com. Go on there, cruise it, sign up, check it out.
Yeah, and it's free. Doesn't cost a thing.
Not a dime.
Just get a username and a password, and you're good to go.
Chris Severn using his height to control him with a side headlock. Robert Roma gets out. Severn comes off.
Nice shoulder
drops
tackle.
him with a shoulder tackle. Severn looks a little bit surprised he went down so easily.
I don't know if you know this, Corey, but I got quite a history of Robert Roma, you know, managing him back. I managed him back in the old days, back in the 90s.
Wow.
When he was with a group called the TVA. And let me tell you, this guy has always been one of those guys that just never seems happy for long. You never know what he's thinking.
Catches Severn coming off.
Oh.
Severn reverses, hip tosses him. He had to put a lot of muscle into that, but he did. Chris Severn, deceptively strong. Stands about 6 foot, 215 pounds.
He does. But he's one of them guys that doesn't matter what he accomplishes or what anybody does for him. He just never seems, I don't know, satisfied, I guess you'd say.
Well, that's a good thing in professional wrestling, always being the best.
That's true.
What it takes. Robert Roma backs him up, chops him in the corner.
That's why.
Oh, European uppercut sends
Wow.
Roma down.
Roma did not like that. He's on top of him. Look at that. No musical chairs this week.
That forearm connected with that jaw.
Ooh.
Another lifter
Oh.
takes him down. Robert Roma back up.
Roma now getting aggressive. He is pissed off.
Trying to control Chris Severn. Severn fires back with a chop. Another one. There's a third, 4. Shades of Kenta Kobashi. Backs him in, lifter.
That's the thing about Severn. He comes off as a joke sometimes, but he's far from it.
Oh, hooks him up.
Nice.
Judo throw out of the corner.
Savant kick.
Roma up into
Yep,
a
yep.
super kick. Great move
Got him.
from Chris Severn.
Are you a big fan, Corey?
I'm a big fan of Chris Severn, I have to admit it.
Well, he's kind of got your attitude. He likes to have a good time, but when it comes down to it, he get it done.
Look at his right hand sending Roma's head to the steel. Oh, whoa,
Roma.
whoa, whoa. Wait a
Cheap
minute.
shot there by Roma.
Oh,
Oh.
runs him face first into the cage. Roma, though, went to the eye to gain that advantage.
That's the thing about
Man.
Roma. A lot of people think he doesn't have this vicious streak in him. It's always been there.
This is kind of weird. I don't think I've ever seen it.
Oh, I have.
Hooks him up.
Believe me.
Oh, wait a minute. Severn blocks the double arm suplex.
It's been a long time, though, Corey. Long
Spins
time.
out into that
Clothesline.
short arm lariat. That could do it. That's his coup de grace. 1, 2, no. 2 count only.
Did not get him. Referee telling him 2 count only, and now gets him back up on his feet.
He does like to come off those ropes for extra velocity. He didn't get it out of that. That might be the difference.
He likes those forearms.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
You don't risk breaking a knuckle that way, Eddie.
No, look at that.
Spine buster. Double A style. 1, 2.
Oh,
No.
that's like something I would say. Double A style.
I would say Triple A, but Chris Severn is no minor league wrestler.
There you go.
Former heavyweight champion. Covers Roma.
We're not Mexico either.
Oh.
You didn't think I knew that, did you?
Do you know what it stands for?
No.
Okay.
I'm sure you do. Won't you tell us?
Chris Severn going for that knee drop. He lowers the pad. He wants bone on bone right across the forehead.
Severn, a former SCWA
he
heavyweight
drops him
champion.
right on the neck there. The skin on the forehead is very sensitive, very prone to cuts.
Yes, it is. This will be a big win for Severn. I mean, he's been kind of wandering around aimlessly
Look
since
at
he
Severn.
lost the title. The
Talked
heavyweight
about
title.
it earlier. Resorting to a couple of fists there instead of the forearms. If I was Severn, I would throw some elbows while I was down there. That'll open him up.
Yes, it would. Now, trying to get him up.
Any fans that are familiar with mixed martial arts will know a good elbow will cut you. And in this situation, it might bring him.
Well, the elbows have always...
Well, Roma's bleeding.
Even in boxing, that's one of the things they do. It's not
Roma
legal,
is
but...
cut.
Oh.
Roma is absolutely cut. Those punches brought that blood.
It's not legal, but they do it. And here we go. Roma into the cage again.
Runs him in again. I don't think it's that bad of a cut. It is kind of over the right eye, but I don't think he's in any danger of this thing being stopped.
Like you said, I think it come from the elbow, not the cage.
Yeah.
Which is kind of unusual in a cage match.
Oh.
Now he's going to open him
Severn
up.
not happy with it. He saw blood.
He wants
He
more.
wants more.
Hey, you think it's the same way here tonight?
Stop reading my commentary.
I can't read that far. I'm way up high up here.
Big forearm.
No, I'm not high. I'm standing high.
Shoots him across corner to corner.
Irish whip.
Oh,
Oh,
catches an elbow coming
that's
in.
veteran for you.
Roma hops up there, hooks him up. Reverse DDT.
Oh. Nice. Almost like a blockbuster-like move.
Flipping ace crusher.
There you go. That was very nice.
First time I ever saw that maneuver done was by Masato Tanaka just over 12 years ago. Robert Roma using it almost to success here tonight in Whitworth.
King of the chair matches, Masato Tanaka. I make it take chair shots like nobody I ever seen, I tell you. Here we go. Oh, man, what a chop.
What a hard chop.
And you can hear it through somebody's shirt like that. That's a hard chop.
When you hear that thud, that's a bad thing.
And fans, I hate to tell you, but that does hurt. I've had it done. Corey, I know you've had it done.
I'm a big fan of the move.
I bet.
You know, it's not going to win you a match, but what it's going to do is it's going to force your lungs to work overtime to get in the oxygen. And once they're working overtime, you know what happens.
Well,
you see beat red, you start wearing a guy out.
Oh, nice suplex. I got caught one time with one and my chest actually bled.
You know, over the years, people always wondered how I was able to take down well-conditioned athletes. The chop was a big, big part of that. I wear them out with the chop. The lungs are working overtime, and they gas out.
Kind of like the side headlock, right?
Side headlock's a great move.
Body slam. Oh, no.
Michinoku driver.
Michinoku
right
driver.
Robert Roma covers him, hooks the leg. 1, 2, no.
He caught me off guard with that one. I didn't see that coming.
Severn not ready to go.
Because that's the whole point of the move. Surprise your opponent.
Chris Severn, a consummate professional, studies hours and hours of videotape before going to a match. So
I've seen this move before. Oh.
Great version of a neck breaker.
First time I seen that move was in Charlotte a couple years ago.
2 count.
Got an independent show where Reed Flair made his debut.
Good for him.
I ain't saying anything good about Reed.
Robert Roma on top, in charge.
Just saying.
Both of these men have been in several cage matches over their years.
Yes, they have.
Whoa, he goes for that Z-Man light cross body, misses it.
I think he
but
slipped.
catches it with a forearm coming down.
Nice recovery, though, to get something out of it.
That reminds me of Tom Zink and Brian Lee from Clash of Champions in 1990.
Please tell me that you watched that recently.
No.
You weren't born. Oh, you were.
Oh, what? Look at this.
You were 6 in 1990? Don't you say 1990?
Yes. I was 6.
He watched it recently, fans. There's no way.
Yeah. Whoa. Roma went to the eyes. Roma's actually, I believe Roma is tapping out, but the referee's not there to call for the bell.
Referee is out of it.
Severn has this locked deep. I'm not sure what he calls it, but I call it Mr. Salty.
Roma's catching a good break here. Let's see if he can get out of it.
He's got him wrapped up like a pretzel.
Well, I'm surprised he let go of it there.
Severn, he opts to drop the hold.
To argue with the ref. Now, this is not smart right here.
No, it's not.
Not with a veteran like Roma in there.
Severn's been taken out of his game plan.
Uh-oh.
Double under.
Take the figure 4 leg lock.
The figure 4.
No.
Small
Reverse
package.
Small. Come on, ref.
Out of position. 1, 2. That would have been a 3 count. We would have a new MindShock TV champion.
Put some spit in your eyes.
Referee been there.
Spit your dang eyes and clean them out. Good God. That was ridiculous.
Forearm in the corner. Forearm left, right. Trying to open that cut up even more. No, won't let him drop. Picks it back up. Nailing him with some huge forearms.
Uh-oh, elbow pads off.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
He catches it with a Fujiwara.
Submission.
Goes over to the crossface. This is the Nagata Lock 2. Robert Roma has it cinched in.
Is he close? Is he going to get to the ropes, though?
The Nagata Lock 2 is cinched in. Can Severn make it to the ropes?
He's close. I don't know.
That's it. He taps out. Roma picks up the win and retains the MindShock Television Championship.
Roma with a couple lucky breaks keeps the belt. Boy, the crowd is on Severn here.
I think they're on the road.
I don't understand. You tapped out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, and still MindShock Television Champion.
Severn had the championship and the submission, but the referee was poked in the eye, I'm going to say inadvertently, by Robert Roma.
I smell a rematch.
Oh, man, this thing's not over.
No.